is it? Okay. You're a gay dog, mate. Just jealous because you can't play Minecraft with me. Thought you would have had work today. Mob, at least it's not Fortnite. That's all I'm going to be saying. Nobody likes that, they can watch something else. To be honest, I'm just chilling today because I'm very tired. I sat up all night finishing Stranger Things. And I'm disappointed that there's none left. Angus, you are very well aware that I fucking deleted Days Gone once I fucking finished the story mode, right? To make room for other stuff. And yes, Mob, there are 3 seasons of Strange Things. I'm not going to go spoiling shit, though. Actually, I never got into it when it first came out, because I never really watched TV back then when it first came out. I can't remember when it did, but I remember a lot of stuff. Session 3? No, I'm finished Season 3. That's what you mean. I finished it this morning. But I've only just gotten into it. I started watching the whole thing. I started from, what do you call it? I started from, Season 1 a couple days ago. Yeah, like I said, I don't usually play much. I don't play much. Yeah, and don't go ruin it for everyone else because that's a dick move. But yeah, yeah, fucking, I started watching it Thursday last week. And then I got busy and I couldn't catch up to it until last night. But yeah, Tori suggested it because she said that there was a game coming out or already out and I want to play it. And she suggested that I watch the series so I know what the hell was going on. I can't think of a name for this place. Mifton. Wait a minute, that's not how you spell it if that's the case. Yeah, if you Google it on the, if you search it in the PlayStation Store or the thing, that was it. I've done a couple hordes, alright. Start that shit. I remember doing a cave one, and one in the snow, and a couple smaller ones, and that was it. Find a ballot seed. Yeah, but this is the same person, Angus, who fucking basically put himself on cold turkey for fucking Days Gone for a couple fucking days because, yeah. I felt like I wanted to record it. I might record it one day, but yeah, I wasn't too keen on recording it straight away because I didn't realise how long it was. It's a fairly lengthy game and there's a lot to go on in it. But like, if you do things where you do all the side stuff and the bounty hunting stuff in between episodes, and you just focus on recording the story stuff, then it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I might record it one day. There's actually a few things I want to record, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. 1 second, just gotta... Also, if I sound weird, I don't want to play creative mode, fuck that shit. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, I'm just chilling today. Not doing anything particular. Wait, there's a fucking Stranger Things Minecraft texture pack? What the fuck? O'Brien? Which one's he? This is in Days Gone, right? Yeah, well, Tori tagged me in something about it the other day on Facebook, and she said it's apparently co-op as well. So I might even record that, but I'm gonna put a lot more effort into. Oh, O'Brien! You spelled it a completely different way. That's why I got really confused just then. I just realised I'm playing on the wrong texture, but I don't give a shit. It's fine. So the wrong texture. You gotta stop the stream. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I know O'Brien. Just like I said, anything to do with games or fucking shows and shit, don't spoil it for everyone else, because that's a dick move. It's spelled O-B-R. Wrong texture pack. I usually use the I think it's called the natural one. It's a lot more detailed, but yeah, I find it's easy to find shit in the dark when it comes to like mining and shit, but yeah, I get used to it. Come here, you big fish. Yeah, I'm basically slowly getting back into Minecraft, because the plan is, if I can get to 100 subs, I plan on doing something for subs and that, where I play Minecraft with friends and subs and all that stuff, because it's one of the few games I think that I can think of that'll let me have a fair few people in a world, I guess. It was either GTA, Red Dead Redemption, or whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty new to the whole update stuff, I guess you'd say, but yeah, we're slowly getting there. Like, I remember a lot of it from when I used to play it, but yeah, I've slowly got to learn all the stuff that they've added. I think last time I played it like properly was when I first got it on PS4, and then I started getting back into it with Tori and Angus and Trey and whatnot. What kind of house you're building? I haven't decided yet. I usually get pretty into the building. That's probably why I like the game so much. It lets me build shit. Fuck. I haven't decided what I'm building yet though, but I'll figure it out. I've already got one of those. I could build another Hobbit house. Fuck it, why not? I'll do that. This is only a solo world, I guess you could say. Yeah, that was like years ago. I can't remember how many years ago, like 2 years ago, something like that. Actually, no, I've had my PS4 for about 3.5 years. Can't even remember when I got it. I got it like October or so, a couple years ago. I'm actually pretty sure I got to get. I'm actually pretty sure I got to get more PS Plus soon, which I don't know how that's going to go, but hopefully it won't be too difficult. Yeah, the set's about right. About 5 years ago. It's all a bit of a blur, really. Like, there are a lot of things I remember, but yeah, it's mainly GTA and shit that I remember. Yeah, I remember that, Angus. We'll try to not spoil it for people who haven't played it yet, because we finished it relatively quickly, and by that I mean me, because you managed to somehow not transfer your data to your new PS4, which wasn't the wisest thing to do. Also, if it sounds like I'm yelling, it's because I might be. I've actually got my headphones on playing the game sound, and I've got earphones on underneath them playing music and that, because yeah, I want to try and figure out if there's a way I can get non-copyrighted music, just like free music to play in games like this where I'm just relaxing and just chilling or whatever. That way it's not so boring. Because I believe you can do all that type of shit on Twitch, but I don't think I'll be starting Twitch yet. Not for a while, at least. What else do I need? Pounded into them with melee weapons if you've got decent ones seem to help, because I think I had a perk where I can stagger most fucking enemies. Ow. We just gotta be patient. I'm a stubby little guy, alright? It's not my fault I've got small legs. Wait a minute. Apples. Want the apples? Give me the apples. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of it, because over the last couple of weeks I've slowly been getting my sleeping pattern back into shape, but then over the last week or so, I've had stuff been going on and all that shit, so I'm slowly fucking, I guess you could say, yeah. Hopefully I'll get my sleeping pad back into shape soon, though. Especially if I'm trying to, like, get part-time work or whatnot. Get up there, you motherfucker. Like, I remember, like, I guess you say about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I used to, like, stay up till... what was it? Around... I used to stay up around 4 or 5, sometimes 6. And yeah, I used to be shocking with that kind of stuff. I used to be terrible trying to get to sleep. And yeah, and I used to wake up around 2 or 3, and I just hated the way it was going. So I started forcing myself to go to sleep earlier, even if I had to find ways to try and sleep. And I think like the way I've been lately, I think a lot of my, I guess, say attitude towards things is basically influenced by my sleep, which is not like nothing new, I guess you could say. Like everyone has that sort of problem. So, and there's no real excuse for me to be staying up late anyways, really, when I could be putting that time into something else during the day. But yeah, hopefully over the next couple months and that I'll be finding some work that I can do as well as the YouTube shit, and hopefully I'll be able to basically save up enough money to do the stuff I want to do, and basically get out of this shitty mindset where I'm stuck in a rut constantly. Like, I usually don't like talking about this kind of stuff, but I guess talking about it helps a little bit, because like a lot of my problem was just not talking about it, but I guess talking about it seems to help a lot, especially if you got people to talk to about said situations. I think it's just because I had a lot going on, like with moving and all that, and hopefully in the next 3 to 4 years I'll be able to actually go and actually do something new. Like at this point, I couldn't really give a shit what kind of job it is, as long as it pays well enough to actually save up and go. From what I've gathered, I wanted to move to Sydney, so I'm gonna need about 10, 12 grand minimum. Yeah, it ain't fucking cheap, but like, my life couldn't be easy like Minecraft. That is very true. I wish it was as easy in Minecraft, but then if you think about it in the same way, like, it wouldn't be as, what's the word I'm looking for? Not as rewarding, I guess you could say, because like, obviously you're putting the effort to do something and then it happens and you feel better about it, right? If it was easy to do, then everybody would be doing it, and then you wouldn't feel like special or whatnot for doing it. You know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff done, get some shit sorted. That doesn't surprise me at all, Angus. You is a little bitch. Yeah, I do have some ideas that I want to try. I don't know if I've talked about it in a previous stream before, but the plan is, for those who don't know, or for those who are only just coming to the channel, hi. I pre-ordered Doom Eternal Collector's Edition. And for those who don't know what that is, that's essentially the, I guess just say the most expensive version. And I want to try and do an unboxing video with that when I start recording it in November, I believe it comes out. I have it saved in my phone somewhere on the calendar. Shit. Where is it? Yeah, around November the 22nd. So yeah, that is when I'll be getting that. So yeah. I remember watching a thing, because like, obviously, like, I'm not going to go into details of what comes with the collector's edition. Yes, hand reveal. You'll get to see my bony ass fucking ET fingers. But yeah, like, it depends really. Like, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything for what comes with the version I got, but it's a lot of shit. Like, I've never spent this much money on a fucking game before that I've always wanted. Because as cliche as it sounds, I guess I don't like talking about that kind of stuff because obviously it makes me sound pretentious or whatnot. But as fucked up as it sounds, I guess you could say, Doom was one of the first games I ever played. Like, I remember, I have memories of like waiting until Dad left for work and then sneaking out to the living room to play Doom while Mum was still asleep, and then I'd quickly rush back to fucking my room whenever she woke up, or whenever she was getting ready to wake up, and I'd pretend I was asleep because I wasn't allowed to play that shit when I was growing up. But it was one of the first games I have very fond memories of playing. And yeah, fucking, especially with the way they're being more faithful to the originals, like they've made, it's like the small things they've done to make the game a little bit more closer to the original. For example, if people haven't seen the trailer, there's enemies that look more similar to the older ones, and there's a lot more weapons that look like the older ones and apparently handle like the older ones. So yeah, like stuff like that is what I love in those types of games, and just being able to, like, I guess, relive those memories in a better way is probably why I want to do that, I guess. And if it wasn't like abundantly clear enough already, I'm like, everybody knows I'm a huge Doom fan anyway. Like, I fucking, for those who are wondering like what I mean, it's like with the outro card that I have on some of my videos. The music is the remix version of the Doom game that came out in 2016, and yeah, I want to be able to do that. I plan on recording that. I've recorded a few episodes. I'm playing it on a harder difficulty, which it should be up in the next couple of weeks actually. Because I've tried to record it before, but like back when I first started playing Doom, it was pretty shitty time for me. It was when I was living at the very old house that I grew up in, and we've moved a few times since then, so it's been very busy and hectic and whatnot with family shit getting in the way of a lot of stuff. So yeah, hopefully that won't get in the way anymore, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. There are other games I want to try. Like I said, I want to try the Stranger Things games. I've got to finish recording the Resident Evil series. For those who were like noticed on the channel, I've started uploading Resident Evil 7 footage. That one's a little bit different compared to the one that I did with Tori, even though I'm doing this one with Tori as well. But yeah, it's sort of the same, but it's not. I mean, Doom, I'm not a lifelong fan, but Doom BFG was actually really good. Yeah, that is the version that I played Doom Doom fucking 3 on, because I never had like many games growing up that I could play and enjoy on Xbox. Like, I'm not saying that Xbox is shit. I've actually bought an Xbox One and I'm waiting for it to show up, mainly for one fucking game. But yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like when they brought out Doom BFG Edition, which for those who don't know, it's like a release of Doom 1, 2 and 3 with all their DLCs. When I got that on fucking PS3 years ago, I was like a fucking kid in a candy store. The only thing I didn't like about it was the loading screens. It took a lot longer to load levels and shit than what it probably would. But it is definitely a good game. A lot of people think that Doom 3 is not a real Doom because it's a lot different to the original, but it's just, I see it as a good like spin-off and how they could have done it if they weren't limited to what they had back in the 90s, technology wise. It's the same with a lot of games that a lot of people grew up with. Like, sure, not a lot of games like fucking aged very well. Like, I'm surprised Doom aged the way it did, but there's a lot of games like the older Resident Evil games. They definitely didn't age very well. But then you've got the remakes like Resident Evil, I guess you could say 1 and 0 on PS4 that was fucking amazing. And then you've got Resident Evil 2, which I recorded ages ago, which I never played the original Resident Evil 2 game, so I went in there with a clean slate, and I was just amazed the whole time. So yeah, especially like experiencing things like Mr. X and the lickers and all that shit. And I guess like back then, a lot of people who are older now saw them that way, but I guess that's just like imagination with like graphics and shit. It's like, yeah, that's like people with Minecraft. Like, I know a lot of people think, oh, Minecraft's a kids game, but look at a lot of the other fucking shit that's came out in the fucking past few years. Like, it seems like I'm probably going to go into not really depressing, but just I don't know, complaining mode, I guess. But fucking, there's there's no fucking originality anymore. That's the whole problem with the gaming industry. Like, fucking Fortnite's a perfect example. They rip everyone off, and yet it's like the most popular thing since fucking sliced bread, and I fucking hate it. A lot of people think, oh, you've probably never even played it or fucking whatnot, but I've played. From what I remember, when it first came out, I was like, oh, yeah, Fortnite, what's this? Played it, played 5 games, and I hated it. It's not like I played one game, got my ass kicked, and that was it. Like, I tried it. It's the same with Apex. I never even tried Apex because it's literally a copy and paste of fucking Fortnite. Everybody's relying on this stupid fucking battle royale thing, and I know it's like a bit weird saying it because Minecraft was the one that really brought out the fucking battle royale fucking thing, or the Hunger Games as it used to be called. But like, back then they thought, oh yeah, Minecraft has a battle royale mode, interesting. But a lot more people focused on this mode, like the survival and the creative and shit. And nowadays you've got games like fucking Fallout 76, which is slowly getting better, but it's still got a lot of work that needs to be done. And you've got fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 4 shit, and every other game that fucking like throws out a quarter or a third even of what the original game was to replace it with this fucking battle royale shit. It pisses me off. Not everyone's into fucking battle royale. Not everyone's a bunch of fucking sheep that follow trends. It's like a lot of people think I'm weird because I'm into games like fucking Undertale and Binding of Isaac and all that shit. I'm like, that's fine. Another game that I'm actually really happy for lately is fucking Crash Team Racing. I haven't played it as much over the last couple of days, but I'm still very happy that that is being different. I think I don't know if it's true or not, but I think the reason that my well, I guess you say most battle royales. I don't think Apex Legend is fitting this scenario, but I think the reason that not Apex, fucking Fortnite and any other that are in this situation, I think the only reason they're so popular is their accessibility because they're all free or whatnot. I didn't mean to make that, but anyway, we got a spare axe anyways. Dragon Ball Legends, never heard of that. But there was one game I actually heard of called Life After, and I started playing that, and I haven't played it much, but it's not too bad. Mobile games are slowly getting better, but I don't reckon I'll be sticking with them. If I can though, when my Xbox One shows up, I want to try and stream, if possible. I don't know how Xbox works when it comes to streaming, but I want to try and stream a game that I originally got for PC, but my PC's too shit to run it. And I want to try and stream that because it's another game I grew up with. I grew up with a lot of fucked up games. Like, I grew up with Doom. The game that I'm mentioning now, which is Killer Instinct. I actually have a Super Nintendo right here where I have the original Super Nintendo version of Killer Instinct, because for those that are unfamiliar with the game, it originally came out on arcade and then it got ported to home consoles like the Super Nintendo. I don't know if it came out on Sega, but it wouldn't surprise me. But I remember growing up playing it, and I used to be a button masher back then, but like I sat down and I downloaded an emulator for what was it, fucking Killer Instinct and Super Nintendo and shit, and Yeah, like I grew up saying to myself, I want to play the arcade version of this one day. And then I think beginning of this year, I was flicking through games on my computer, on the Microsoft fucking store, whatever you want to call it. And it said Killer Instinct Definitive Edition, which is the newer one that came out when the Xbox One first came out. So the Killer Instinct game on the Xbox was one of the launch titles with Dead Rising. And like I bought it, and apparently I was reading the description of it. It was like $15 for the definitive edition, so it was fucking wicked. But apparently the definitive edition has it so if you download it on Xbox, you can download the original arcade versions of Killer Instinct 1 and 2. And I thought, yep, I'm getting an Xbox just for this game. And if I find other games that are like exclusives or whatnot, like Dead Rising, I want to give that a go, then I'll get them. But I'm not going to put a lot of money into the Xbox, to be honest. But it gives me something else to work with, especially on YouTube. If I could, I'd even fucking like stream Super Nintendo games now, because I love playing older games. But I don't know how that kind of shit works, to be honest. I mean, I barely know how to stream right now. Because if I did, like, I guess if I did, I would be fucking streaming things like fucking on Twitch and shit, but I still got to work on that. The only Halo game I played was Halo 2, and I actually really did enjoy that, but yeah. There were a few games that I liked. There was one game I played on Xbox called Voodoo Vince. Angus might remember it because I actually borrowed it off his brother. And obviously it plays this fucking voodoo doll named Vince. And yeah, fucking finally... it was a cartoonish game, but it had a lot of dark humour in it. Like if you got enough fucking points or whatever, I think it was, you were able to do a special voodoo attack on yourself and kill everything else that was in the vicinity. Well, I remember one day I fucking got all these things, and then I fucking used this attack, and poor Vince got ripped in half by a fucking chainsaw, and then all the others slowly started falling apart and shit. But it was one of the few games that I'd never finished growing up, because I had a copy of it, and then it got wrecked, and then I couldn't play it anymore. But yeah, there's that. There's Grabbed by the Ghoulies. What else? There was another fighting game I had on Xbox. It was really good, called what was it? Tao Feng, I think it was. But yeah, it was there was a lot of games like that that I played growing up, and I wish I could go back to. But yeah, Pitfall was another good game. I remember watching a lot of footage from that from Jacob and Angus and all that. There was also Dead Man's Hand, which was a cowboy first-person shooter game. I remember that one as well. Oh shit. Well then. Crash Bandicoot was another one. I remember when I got an Xbox for Christmas. Well, me and Michael got it for Christmas, but I used it the most. Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, and Spyro. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a Spyro game. It wasn't a Hero's Tale, but it was, I think, very similar to it. But that was one of the few games I remember getting. Because like growing up, I never had like the up-to-date consoles. Like I never got a PS3 until I was 16. It was like the first console I could play online games with, and that's how I met a lot of the people that I'm friends with now. Yeah, I think Dragon's Tale. No, I think it was Dragon's Tale. I can't remember, or Hero's Beginning or some shit. I'll probably Google it later, but yeah. But I'll have a look later and try and figure it out. But yeah, fucking a lot of those games I played. Like everyone at school used to have like the fucking PS3s and Xbox 360s and shit, and meanwhile I was sitting at home with me fucking PS1 and PS2 and stuff. And like I used to get picked on for it for not being fucking, I guess you say, as lucky to have that kind of shit, but I didn't give a fuck. I actually remember going to EB Games when they were just about close to finishing off the whole I guess you say ancient gen consoles. And yeah, fucking, I picked up a copy of Resident Evil 2 for myself, and it was the first ever like thing that I ever played like that. Alright, Angus, I'll talk to you later, dude. But yeah, fucking, yeah, fucking, I remember playing Resident Evil 4 on PS2, I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was PS2, and it was the first ever game I was actually really scared of, but I still like really wanted to play it. I'm hoping that when I get to Sydney and I start growing the channel more, I want to play a lot more older games as well. Because a lot of people usually ask me, like, oh yeah, what kind of people do you watch on YouTube? Like, who do you get like inspiration from? I usually watch a lot of I don't know, Game Grumps, Super Mega, Only Players, all that kind of stuff. And I usually like want to play similar games to what they're playing, but I also want to play newer games and put like the whole editing concept into my videos as well. Like, I know lately, I guess over the last year or so, I haven't really like done many edited videos because I guess I haven't had the mindset to do it. But now that I'm slowly starting to get enough people to watch that kind of stuff, I've wanted to start getting back into it again, and hopefully it won't be so hard now, especially since I've had that, I guess, that little boost of motivation, because I guess that was a lot of my problem, was the motivation shit. And like, now that I'm coming up with all these ideas and that, I want to be able to use them. And it's not even like gaming stuff that I want to do as well. I want to do a lot of other stuff too, like the top 10 videos. It's not just gaming that I want to do with that. There's a lot of other I guess you could say themes I want to do. Like, obviously I'll do the gaming ones as well, but I want to do other stuff as well. I'm gonna have to build some extra shit soon. I know what I'm going to build here. I'm going to try and build a chimney. Come on, bitch. There we go. I just got to make sure I don't go through that floor again, or else I'm screwed. You're gonna do that, are you? You dick. Fuck. Yeah, I reckon most likely on Thursday, so not tomorrow but the day after, I'll be doing GTA stream, because I was going to do that today, but then I kind of wasn't really in the mood to be playing GTA, and I didn't want to lose too much money, but I will be grinding more money on that, I guess, because not many people are on today. That's why I'm on by myself. So yeah, I'm just chilling by myself today, and yeah, hopefully more people will be on Thursday, but if not, then it's all good. Can't really be helped. Stop fucking doing that. I think I need new controls soon. I really gotta be careful out here. I just realised it's night. Shows how fucking slow I am. I'll leave that house there. I really need to fucking get more music on my Spotify. Sounds like a dude having a fucking fit, Jesus. Alright. I need food soon, shit. I don't know if that idea that I have is going to work on there, but we'll figure it out eventually. Let's see. Yeah, close enough. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. There we go. Okay. Go put my... Actually, no, I'm gonna eat those. I gotta build a fucking bed yet. Jesus. Okay, let's see. Take the road with all the stakes. I know it's dark and all, but even then I still don't see a single fucking sheep around, and that agitates me. Wait, I need to build a sword first. You motherfucker, get your ass over here. I see you eyeing off my fucking house. Get out of it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Got 2 string. I'm just gonna have to be really careful. Pretty sure I'll be alright though. Oh, fuck off. Let me be a man. Take my hand, babe. Hi, asshole. Ow, mother. Ooh. Of course. Ugh. Can't remember where I fucking went. Wow. Fucking motherfucker. Oh good, all my shit landed in here. Give me a Beth. Oh boy. Girl, let me be a man. Take my hand, babe. Mr. Sheep, I need your wool. I can't shear it off, so you gotta know how this ends. I'm sorry, shit happens. Is that a fucking horse up there or a donkey? Donkey! Death the horse. I feel like an idiot now. Woof. I actually cannot find my fucking house. I think it's actually here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Down there. How the fuck do I get down there without breaking my knees? Ow. Where's that tower? Oh, not tower. Tunnel. That's what I'm looking for. Cool. I don't have a fucking pick. And I don't have a workbench. Well, I do now, but... Wow, 1 bit of coal. So generous. I don't trust you. You fucking charge a fucking arm and a leg for your shit. Yeah, fuck off, dog. Ow. Ooh, this'll do nicely. I just need torches to light up my fucking house, so I don't lose it so easily. How much fucking coal's in here? Christ, mate. What's out here? Oh, fuck yeah, we need that too. It's like a swamp area. Oh, fuck off. I'm not getting killed by one of you again. Yeah, over the next week or so, I'm going to sit down and try and decide what the deal is with this channel from now on. Because, like, over the last month or so, I've noticed that a lot of my streams get a lot more views than the single playthrough fucking non-edited stuff is. So I'm going to try and rework it so so it caters to people who want to watch me do the streams a bit more. That way people can like have a bit more input and stuff. But we just gotta wait and see. But yeah, hopefully have something like that worked out in the future. But I just don't know how to do it yet. Or I don't know how I want to do it, I should say. I definitely want to stream with other people as well though, like mainly from the group and that. That way it's a little bit more interesting, not as, I guess you say awkward, because that is a good way to describe me, is awkward. Especially when I'm on my own. I'm not the kind of jovial fucking dude that I try to be when I'm with people, I guess. Then again, a lot of people aren't like that, but I'll figure something out. One that works better for this channel. I need your wool, buddy. Or I could just pinch one of these guys' fucking beds. Yellow. What the fuck are these guys growing? Oh, whoops. It's wheat. One thing I can't figure out yet is how to motherfucker, let me take the berries, man. Don't keep me from my berries. Beat your ass. What's in here? Well then. I'm just stealing these people's shit and they don't even care. Wow. I'm sorry, Mr. Cow. It's got to be done. I'm sorry. I'm not a vegan and I like meat too much. That is a horse. I'm sorry. I'll leave now. Oh boy. What the fuck? I mean, I could use these. Is that gonna work or not? Oh boy. Nothing in here either. Was I in there just a second ago? Quit closing doors behind me, guys. Jesus. How am I supposed to know what I've stolen and what I haven't stolen? I've been in those places over there. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck these things. Die, you porky bitch. Yep. Ow, 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 ow! Fuck off! That's stuck on it because that dickhead wouldn't move. Christ. Have I been in here? Yeah, fucking have. Quick oh, I'm gonna cut your nose off in a minute, mate. He knows I will. I don't think you want to be in there, mate. Bread. One thing I like about being this character that I am is the armor when I put it on. It's a smidge too big. I'm fine with that though, it works. I said, what the fuck was that? And then I realised it was a cat. I think I got a small place. Oh no. Oh, that was just the place I was in. God, these things are so confusing. Yeah. Don't mind me, mate. I reckon for now though, because as bad as it sounds, I'm not really feeling it though, but on Thursday I'll probably most likely be in a much better mood and more motivated to record, I guess, or stream, whatever you want to call it. But I reckon for now I'm going to end the episode, end the stream there. See, I'm very tired and I'm very confused. But I'm going to end the stream there. Hope you guys have enjoyed me fart-assing around in Minecraft for a bit. I probably won't even keep this world. This is just something that tied me down with, I guess. But hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you just want to see more, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe for more, and make sure that your bell is selected so you don't miss anything. And if you've got any suggestions for games you want me to cover in the future, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. I'm Symbiote Sully, and I'll talk to you all later. See yous.